So guys, guess what I did today?
What?
I put up my 500 flare outside of my garden.
What?
Gotta represent to the neighbors.
Such a good indie girl.
I know.
Race fan.
While you were setting up your decor, I got to actually go to the track itself and check out all the events, got to meet some drivers, hear some really cool stories. It was a good time. You told me something very unique about how social media is playing a factor in racing.
So what happens with Indy fans tweet ups is it's kind of putting a face to the handle is kind of how we term it. And the drivers, they pilot the cars. The fans, they pilot the series and the success of it. That's the way we look at it. So we want to make sure they know how appreciated they are. And so we give them the opportunity to come out, meet some drivers, ask questions. We always have fun stuff to give away if you ask a question at the tweet up.
James is a USF driver who's only been doing it for 4 years, which is not a lot of time, but he had some fantastic advice about what makes for a very good driver.
There's always so much to learn in a car. If a driver ever thinks that you know that you're at that perfect level, you're doomed to fail. You will never be that good. Each time you're in the car, there's always something to learn. There's always something more you can do to push yourself, to push the car. It's just that fine balance, right? So that's, for me, I love the challenge of it because every race is different. Every time you're on track is different because you could have a good set of tires, you could have a bad set, you could have a good setup that works or a struggle with your car. Track temperature, there's so many different variables that play into it. And then you have the other competitors. You could have an unbelievable race and have some guy just plow into you and take you out.
I was able to chat with Pippa Mann, one of the most well-known female race car drivers, and she is using that fame for a very good cause.
I'm running in a pink car supporting Susan G. Komen at this year's Indianapolis 500, so wonderful program to be a part of. And something completely separate to breast cancer is I love how this car appeals to little girls too.
And I noticed that a moment ago, there were tons of people flocked around you for a tweet up, you were talking, and kids of all ages interacting with you. What's it like to kind of talk to those young kids about racing?
It's really awesome. I love bringing new fans to the sport. And one of the really cool things we're actually doing this year around the pink car is we have a website set up. There's something where people in Indianapolis can actually come race me in a go-kart at Fast Times Karting.
What?
Yes, you get to race
gosh.
me at Fast Times Karting here in Indy. I think off the top of my head, it's $38 to come race me at Fast Times. So go to pippaman.com/get involved. Click on the Race with Pippa package, and you get to come race me at Fast Times. There's still spaces left on that one, but
I am so stoked to watch you on the 500, and hopefully I'm going to get to race you on the racetrack.
that'd be awesome. I'll be looking for you.
Yes! What brings you to Indy today?
Actually here promoting the P&G Gymnastics Championships. They'll be here in August in Indy, so.
That's super cool. Now,
Yeah.
you obviously had a very successful career and still do in gymnastics. What are you doing now?
A little bit of everything. I do a lot of public speaking. I kind of run an online company that I started. It's called The Body Department, and then working with Nike and coaching, just a ton of stuff.
That's cool. Obviously, you're a very recognizable face. We have tons of people right now that immediately saw you like, oh my gosh, it's Shawn Johnson.
And most people, you know, the 500 is more than just racing. It's bigger than that. It's this big, iconic, you know, event. And so we're lucky, you know, for a Midwestern, you know, second-tier market to have the world's largest sporting event. It's awesome.
There's an event coming up with the IPS. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, so for, I can't remember how many years exactly, but we've always hosted Community Day. And Community Day was built as just another day to open up the facility for fans and children and families who are coming in for race weekend to come out and kind of treat the facility like an open house. And so we decided to change a little bit of what the meaning of that event is. We're still allowing people to come out to the racetrack to drive their own vehicles around and kind of enjoy that experience. But we decided, you know, let's take the Indy 500 to the community, and let's find a way to take the 33 starters of the Indianapolis 500 and do something impactful. So we thankfully aligned ourselves with IPS, Indianapolis Public School System, and they do this massive field day. 7,000 schools, over 35 participating, or 7,000 students.
Students from all the schools, yeah.
Ooh, from all the schools, about 35 participating schools, and it's great. We're going to take our athletes to field day, and we're going to positively impact a bunch of youth, and it's going to be great. And so we're really excited about that shift and change and how we treat Community Day.
Well, I am personally stoked to see all the races this year in the month of May. So thank you so much, Jared. Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming out.
The track has been bustling all month, and we still have one more week left of fun events down at the IMS.
500 weekend is coming up. It's going to be super exciting. And if you don't know about some of the traditions, they have that pin distribution thing. If you've ever been in Disney World, you can trade and collect pins. The IMS does that. They're collector's items. Check it out.
Well, don't forget Carb Day.
Carb Day.
Oh, about 50 of my friends meet up for Carb Day, and we get real weird. And then then there's Jane's Addiction. Jane said. I mean, that's a classic 90s child right here. Right in the snake pit. I mean, that's
So
a
much
wild
fun.
time. Yeah.
Not to mention all the great vintage cars that are down at the track. I mean, if you are a car enthusiast at all, like I am, I love American vintage. You can go see every type of car and then do the Indy racing experience, which means you can hop in the seat of an Indy car and zoom yourself down the track pretending to be your favorite driver.
Let's not forget about the main event, okay? There's qualifications, there's practice, there's the Indy Lights, Freedom 100, and also the 500, okay?
The big
Are
enchilada.
you ready for it?
It happens to be the 99th running of the Indianapolis 500 this year. So one more year to go until the big kahuna.
Oh, I bet they're gonna play in something really cool.